Hey boys and girls and everyone else involved. The Mandolin and Other Stories by D. Watch. We all know Sune was talking about buying a mandolin a while back. One of these. Oh, by the way, happy Christmas to all, and cheers. And I said I'd put a pickup in it. Well, some complications along the way. Well, France, a brief bout with sobriety there that was inflicted on me by work. Various things, and on the way back when I got all the stuff, I left a few bits and pieces in various bags around in the Alps, so I didn't get them, but I've got everything now except for I can't find the electrical solder, but I'm sure that I'm 99% sure I got some outside. But anyway, I got all the bits and pieces. Whoops. I think, nice goldy little knobs with green tops to go with the sunburst. I think nice. And here's the pickup. Remember the surround I made in France? I got to profile that with a sander in order to fit the arch top. Now, obviously the gold hardware jack. Now, to sort of annoy Sune, rather than do my really bad soldering, which I'm very bad at, I bought a harness pre-soldered. Now I got to replace some bits like that, the jack, you know. I got to take off bits and get rid of the switch, so I'll have spare stuff. The Les Paul one, all right, just so you know. Okay, so obviously I'm going to have to take off that capacitor and put on a good orange drop one. I'm going to start on it probably tonight, a few photos, and it's just going to be my little project over Christmas. Get it plugged in January. My new soldering iron, well, I say my new one, a new tip for my old gas soldering iron, wasn't easy to get either. That's what you get for destroying soldering iron tips and being really bad at soldering. I'm probably not going to show you the soldering side of things because I'm really bad at it. And I've seen Steve's and I would be embarrassed to put it up there, big blobs of stuff. So yeah, the mandolin and other stories. Feel free to drift in and drift out with a thread, because there will be other stories, and who knows, we shall see. All right, boys, talk to you soon. Right, positioning. I put a bit of tape on the side here for the use on pencil. I'm angling the base side of the pickup towards the bridge, and the treble side towards the neck to try reduce some of the trebly qualities of Jan said Frankenstein pickup type arrangement that I'm doing. Centering it on the strings that I've drawn earlier on, and now I'm just going to mark it, and that gives me a nice little curve which I'm about to sand down and fit it down. Then we'll start the pre-drill. Cool. Okay, a couple of pilot holes just for positioning. Big vicious fucker. Holding it down. This is point of no return, boys and girls, ladies, gents, and all inclusive. All right, point of no return. Okay, I now have holes in my mandolin, and take, where, there we go. And I can't find my pencil. Honest to Christ, I spent most of my time looking for my fucking pencil. Alright, back in a moment. Ciao, ciao. Okay, found up, but I couldn't find pencil. Got a peon. Peon is Irish for pen. Peon Louis is Irish for pencil. I have lost my Peon Louis. Anyway, I'm lining up this crop there with that hole, and then I'm drawing a peon line around it. Unsaid masking tape, very useful stuff. And that is the hole I'm going to cut. Now, here's the thing. That's the only blade I can see at the moment, and that's a bit vicious. I'm asking a lot for the mandolin to recover from that. I'm going to have a look around for the next 5 or 10 minutes, see can I find a smaller blade. I might start it with this, or I don't know. We shall see. Alright, give it a few minutes. Cheers. Okay, I've started. It's still the big blade, so I'm still going to have to go find one, but I didn't want to see his mist. I've missed the braces a bit. See what happens here now. Unbelievably, if I did, now I can't find my pickup. Okay, see you in a minute. Right, that didn't take long. It went together. Without much difficulty, to be fair. There's not a lot more to be done except solder the bits together, and that I'm going to do from the warmth of my own house, restring it. I've got 2 8mm holes to do here and here for the tone and volume, and obviously I can't even remember the dimension this for the input jack. The interesting thing is, because there's no access, how I get everything through, I have an idea that involves lots of bits of wire and lots of bits of tape, and we shall see. In the meantime, guys, Brexit was shit. It was always going to be shit. It was never going to be anything but shit, and it is shit. But we got a deal. I mean, we were inevitably going to take any deal. But all of us, you got to admit it, we were a bit worried that the psychopathic motherfuckers would actually go full psycho. So it's kind of a relief. Like I said, we can buy for gear for music, and while life will not be normal, especially for those in Europe, with British passports, and those of us from the EU that are here with foreign passports, even though I'm covered by the CTO and or the CTA, I know to a degree, it's better than it could have been, guys. And the inevitable process of this will be rejoining. And I you know, it might be called something else, and yes, it'll probably be under Euro, and yes, it'll probably be Schengen, and yes, it'll probably be 10 years. There is an inevitable process to this. This is part of globalization. And while we all stressed and worried and raged and angered for the last 4.5 years at the debacle that it was, and how we could arrive at the point we are where we are, and we need to stop raging. That's not to say to stop arguing what's right, but stop tearing ourselves up about it. We did our best. We absolutely did our best. And that part of our lives is done. And I wish it was a different outcome, but it is what it is. And I'd love to say we're getting off light. We're not. But we're getting off lighter than it could have been. Anyway, right, boys, I'm still drinking. Maybe tomorrow, I think I'm going fishing, so maybe not foreign fishermen. Maybe Boxing Day, or St. Stephen's Day as we call it at home, I shall finish it off. Bit of soldering, few drill bits, and I'll get to give you a giggle about watching me fish big metal work through very small holes. And hopefully then, Boxing Day, possibly the day after, let's plug it in and test out that mini pedal board that turned into a monster and see what happens. See how far I can drive it before it starts screaming at me. All right, lads, I shall see you anon on Twitter and not on video for a couple of days. Talk to you soon. Cheers, lads. Gentlemen, I just did some work without pressing record on the video. That was a bit fucking stupid. Anyway, put harness together. Orange drop. Bits. Steve, I've got pictures of my soldering to put on the end of this thread somewhere, especially for your viewing pleasure. 2 8mm holes. For everything. For some reason I missed any braces there as well, possibly because there's none, who knows. And now last one, about center. That looks center to me.
bit late now, but look away if you're faint of heart. A bit of sand. Where to put sandpaper? I'll put it there somewhere. And okay, ready for assembly. Upward and onward. All right. And we're back. And here we have. I've color coded it. Okay, I've sort of connected all these up. And I'm going to try gently feed them in. Worst case scenario, if this doesn't work, I delete this video and we never talk about it again. So upward and onward. Upward and onward. So this baby's already in. So light go. It is in, yeah. And now I'm feeding in the volume. It's nice and gently coming through there. Okay, so that's that out. That's out. And the tone, just throw it in there. Hopefully I'm not too twisted up in nuts here. Okay. I'm right there. I'm going to have a serious problem with the tone, I know that. Okay, I'm going to set a snips up there. Oh, bounce. Okay, now if I took this off here and got this one is going to be a pig. Am I lucky? Am I lucky? Ah! Fuck. Okay, let's never talk about this again. Another way around it. And we're back for round 2 of the feeding through. Okay. Got everything joined up again. I probably have it twisted into fuck. Yeah. Okay. Please, please, please work. Okay, so which one is this one? This is the volume. There's the tone. And back in volume. The volume up. Tone. Something. On the wrong side of the fucking black. Again. Hopefully. See this being stressful, boys. Getting good at the volume though, aren't I? down there for a second. This is a bit belated. No! I'm not giving up with that. I am not giving up with you. Okay, I think I'm giving up with you. That's because I said I was getting good at the volume. Never gonna get it. Nope. Just not gonna get it. Okay. I'll call you back, or I'll do this again after I've got everything through, because this is gonna take a while. And we're back. And you probably really would have loved to have seen the level of fuckery that I went into, the level of butchery that got those two babies in. Anyway, all ready to go. Please, God, just pop in now, yeah? Should just pop. That'll be lovely. That'll be lovely there. Gonna drill my 4 holes there, screw it in. I've got to pry these a bit. I'm going to do that with a Stanley blade and just lift the edges up. If you can see that quite closely. Remember what I said about the cut nail? It looks like it's just been pressed through and stretched, and there's not really enough room to get the loop of the string under. And to answer, I can't remember whose question it was. I think it was Alex's. Yes, they come pre-looped on the end of mandolin strings. I wonder would it play? I wonder. If I jack this in, hang on, where's my jack? I just throw these things down out of the way, you know. If I plug that in, let's have a listen. We got sound. Now the eagle-eyed among you will have spotted that I had a couple of cans the other day. Pre-coffee, and I made a big deal about setting this pickup in exactly the right place to pick up a bit more bass and a bit more treble or a bit less treble, and then I put it in exactly the wrong place, in the wrong direction, I think. Yeah, it did. It's going to be way too trebly. But anyway, it doesn't matter, and we'll compensate with EQ. Alright, Steve, I'm dependent on you there on that one. Okay, I shall fix this as soon as I find all my little chrome screws things. I've got a pack of guitar screws around here somewhere, or around somewhere. Fix this down, restring it tonight, screw this in with my little brass thing, put on my knobs, and if I get it all done in the next hour or two, in between cooking dinner and getting another drink inside me, etc., etc., I shall play it tonight, but I doubt it. It'll probably be first thing in the morning. We'll just give it a riff, plug it into the amps, and let's see what it sounds like. You know, run it through the pedal board and see does it like overdrive a distortion, because really that's all I need. Okay, talk to you soon. Cheers. Alright guys, couldn't find them guitar chrome screws, so got to what are they called? Really good screws, but they're brass. I'm going to just wax over them, I think. Try and match the colour of that wench. Onto this. Essentially what I'm going to do is take one yon blade, if I can figure out how to get out, one yon blade, and lift all of them, slip that in there and just fucking twist it a little bit. There we go. That's one up, two up. Just to give it a little bit of give. That one's already up, they're fine, they're fine, they're fine. And then we're into the bass strings. Little twist. Actually, you know something? This is just about done anyway. It was a very cheap method of putting in fixing loops. So I'm going to sit down inside. Don't get me wrong, it's warm as fuck out here. Put the heater on too high. But we're going to sit down inside, restring this baby, and it's looking very like it'll be plugged in tonight. I worry about intonation and stuff tomorrow. I got to, like I said, I think earlier on, I never really fucked around with that at the beginning. But hey, doesn't look all bad. Let's see what it sounds like. I would assume it sounds absolutely fucking horrible. But we shall see. Alright, okay, ciao. Gentlemen, needs a clean. Cut the strings off. 2-minute jobs that I never, ever, ever get around to properly rolling up and tucking in bollocks. I take a snips to it. But anyway. Mandolin, acoustically. I've obviously cut some acoustics out of it. Bear in mind, this is a Gear for Music £80 mandolin, and that came with a really, really good padded case. So this is as cheap as you can get. The only thing I can play, because I can't play shit, right? I cannot play mandolin. I'm not a mandolin player. I only know about 3 chords, maybe 4. But the same as I do on guitar. Anyway. Oh fuck. Okay, cool, rocking. Now, amp plugged in. I've got a bit of reverb on it. I'm going to put a bit of chorus on it. Wait. This is the motherfucker. admit that's a fuck better than I thought it was going to be. Frankenstein turned out to be all right. Sune, thanks for the idea. Well, you know, the thought that you wanted to get a mandolin and me wanting to piss you off. 500 pots, orange drop capacitor in the tone. Really Wilkinson neck pickup, telecaster neck pickup that I had spare because I put a humbucker in, like a real pickup into someone else's telecaster. I like when I move to electric, it's still, I know I got this the wrong way around, but I like the way it went to, it still retains the character of a mandolin through a fucking guitar amp and a pedal board. I just plug in and I'm away. I think it's really nice. I don't know what the sound quality on this is, but fuck, I'm fucking impressed, man. Guys, this has been a great fucking project. Actually, I've really enjoyed it. It's been really cheap. Pickup was about a tenner. Timber was free. I think I paid like 10, 12 quid for the rest of the stuff. The strings came free with the mandolin when I got it because I put in new strings. It only took 9 months, 9, maybe 10 months. Yeah, that's not too bad for me. But it's up and running. A little bit of waxing to be done. I still got to do them little holes on the, see down, little holes underneath my finger where a screw came out, where the pick guard was on it and stuff like that. Or I could be really pricky and shape the pick guard and sand it around the edge of that because it was sitting over. Anyway, actually, I think I have it here. I do have it here. There's a spacer on it up to here. Boys, I think I'll put the pick guard back on. Cut it round here, sand it down, shape it out. Yeah. Why not? Fuck it. Yeah, okay, boys, any other ideas for something to do? Because I'm going to be really looking for something to do for the next couple of weeks. That was fun. Okay. Where the fuck is my beer? Never forget where you drop your beer. Yeah, cool, rocking. Lots and lots of, yeah, hey, listen, to everyone that I didn't say Happy Christmas to yesterday, Happy Christmas. To everyone that I'm not going to be on video for the next few days, Happy New Year. And next year, no matter what happens, within reason, short of an alien invasion, is going to be better than last year. And I know for a fact that some of you guys had a really shit year for various reasons, and I know you guys loved Guitar Twitter, as did I. I didn't have the most fucking wonderful year either. And the shit that I read there by all you boys is fucking fantastic and makes me laugh every day, and it's something kind of, it feels like it's unique to us, that we all get each other, and it does feel like even though we're all living miles away, that actually we all sort of get each other, even if they're stupid musical puns or worse when we get into politics and start doing fucking fish puns. It's been an experience, a brilliant experience to meet all of you people on Twitter, and all the horrible fucking things that I've said about Twitter before in my time. It's one echo chamber that I never want to leave. Definitely. I might be drunk when I'm sort of, involved in it, but I'm not leaving,
Boys, cheers. Gius Mudagut, Scandaria Borlat, Anam Gaholan. Fuck Anam Gaholan, that means my name is fucking gorgeous. I can't remember what year is in Gaelic, but whatever it is, may you have a beautiful year next year, and Happy New Year. And fucking boys, girls, rock your fucking socks off for the next few days, for the next few fucking months. This will all be over and we'll all be missing these days. Alright, cheers boys.